Hello and welcome to another episode of Chinese History written by Chinese. I'm Xiaomao, your guide through the rich tapestry of Chinese history and mythology. Today's journey takes us back thousands of years to recount the legend of the Yellow Emperor Zhuanxu, Emperor Ku, Yao, and Shun, based on Sima Qian's 史记. You can check the link in the description below to review our last episode where we talked about this masterpiece in Chinese historiography. So, who are these five emperors? Are they real historical figures or mythological characters? What is Sima Qian's methodology? How did he write this story, which is about 3,000 years ago from his time, and his time is 2,000 years ago from our time, so those emperors lived 5,000 years ago. How reliable is Sima Qian's account? Why are they so influential for Chinese people? And what can we learn about the living conditions of Chinese people at that time, as well as Chinese culture and national identity from the stories of the five emperors? The academic community holds diverse opinions on whether these five emperors actually existed. However, Sima Qian's record is not a collection of fantastical myths, but rather reflects the living conditions of the early Chinese ancestors during the late primitive society. It provides significant reference value for studying the origins and development of Chinese political thought. Okay, without further ado, let's talk about Huangdi from the five emperors today. Huangdi is one of the most significant and revered figures in Chinese mythology and history. He is often regarded as a cultural hero and the legendary founder of Chinese civilization. Huangdi is a semi-mythical figure dated to around 2500 BC. His personal name was Xuanyuan. Huangdi can be literally translated as the Yellow Emperor. Why is he called the Yellow Emperor? Is he yellow? You may ask. No, he's not yellow. In ancient Chinese cosmology, the color yellow is associated with the earth element, according to the five elements theory, 五行, which includes wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Each element is tied to specific colors, directions, seasons, and other attributes. Earth is connected to the center and the color yellow. Huangdi is symbolically positioned at the center of this elemental and directional framework, signifying stability and harmony, which are key attributes of governance and sovereignty. In addition, yellow also has agricultural connotations. Yellow is the color of the fertile soil found in the central plains of China, specifically the Yellow River Basin. These fertile lands were essential for agriculture and were central to the development of early Chinese civilization. The Yellow River, Huanghe, often referred to as the cradle of Chinese civilization, further cements the association of the color yellow with foundational aspects of Chinese history and culture. The term Di in Huangdi's title translates to emperor or superior ruler. It goes beyond merely a king or leader and signifies a ruler of the highest order who holds divine right and cosmic significance. By combining Huang, yellow, with Di, emperor, the title Huangdi emphasizes not just his role as a ruler, but as a superior, almost divine figure whose authority is rooted in both earthly and heavenly realms. Huangdi, the title, also set historical precedents. Throughout Chinese history, subsequent emperors and dynasties have traced their lineage or sought legitimacy by associating themselves with the Yellow Emperor. So what did Huangdi achieve? Why does he hold such enduring influence and symbolic significance in Chinese history and culture? But before we deep dive into Huangdi's legendary life, if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about ancient Chinese history and its legendary figures, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to get notified about our latest episode. Give us a thumbs up if you found the content engaging, and feel free to leave us a comment below with your thoughts and questions. We appreciate your feedback a lot. Your support can nurture and energize this young channel. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to Huangdi's tales. In Sima Qian's 史记, we get a glimpse of this both worldly and heavenly figure's personality. Sima Qian describes him as 生而神灵, 弱而能言, 幼而循其, 长而敦敏, 沉而聪明. From the moment he was born, he exhibited extraordinary and mystical qualities. He could speak at a very young age, and even as a child, he was quick-witted. As he grew older, he remained simple and diligent. By the time he reached adulthood, he developed a keen sense of discernment between right and wrong. After he became a ruler, he is depicted as someone who ruled with benevolence and wisdom, emphasizing moral virtue and ethical governance. He is credited with fostering harmony among different tribes and people, reflecting his compassionate and inclusive leadership style. Moreover, Huangdi is also innovative and transformative. He is credited with numerous inventions and advancements in Chinese civilization, such as the creation of the Chinese calendar, traditional Chinese medicine, the compass, and the development of silk production. Huangdi is also best known for his unification of tribes and governance. He is credited with uniting the various tribes in the Yellow River Valley, which is seen as a fundamental moment in the establishment of Chinese civilization. His leadership is said to have brought peace and order to the region, fostering a sense of unity and collective identity. One of his most celebrated military achievements was his victory over the warlord Zhuolu. This battle, known as the Battle of Zhuolu, 涿鹿之战, solidified his leadership and established his dominance in the region. The battle took place in Zhuolu, an area located in what is now modern-day Hebei province. Legend said Huangdi even trained fierce animals like bears, tigers, and other mythical animals, such as Pixiu, which looks like winged lions, and brought them to the battle. The battle is a common subject in Chinese folklore, where Zhiyu is often portrayed as a fierce and semi-demonic figure, and his defeat symbolizes the triumph of civilization over barbarianism. These stories are passed down through generations, reinforcing cultural identity and values. Huangdi's reign was also marked by significant administrative and legal contributions. He introduced essential law and moral codes that laid the groundwork for Chinese society. His focus on justice, fairness, and moral behavior resonated deeply within Confucian ideals, which would dominate Chinese thought for centuries. In summary, the Yellow Emperor Huangdi is best known for his role as a unifier of tribes, his numerous cultural and technological innovations, his military prowess, and his establishment of law and moral codes. His legacy as a cultural hero and symbol of Chinese identity has endured for millennia, making him one of the most revered figures in Chinese history. As we wrap up today's episode, it's evident that Huangdi's life and legacy are integral to understanding the roots of Chinese culture and history, so influential that the Chinese today often proudly refer themselves as Yan Huang Zi Sun, translated to descendant of Yan and Huang. And Huang in 炎黄子孙 refers to Huangdi we discussed today. 炎黄子孙, a descendant of Yan and Huang, is a powerful expression of Chinese identity and heritage, celebrating the foundational contributions of Huangdi, who continue to inspire and define the collective consciousness of the Chinese people. Stay tuned for our next episode where we'll explore another fascinating chapter in Chinese history. Until then, this is Xiaomao signing off from Chinese History Written by Chinese. Remember, history is not just about the past, it's about the lessons we carry into the future. Take care and see you next time.